Alright. Hey guys, it's me, Alice Conger, and I have my hair differently and a nice cool choker. So anyway, this weekend, I'm gonna call it this weekend, I finished 2 books. One of them I have to check the review for to see if I have it up, and I finished Infinite Sea, and then I finished Hollow City. Both of them are second books within a series, and if I have a review for the Fifth Wave, I will do a review for Infinite Sea because that's one of my things now that I'm doing. And however, I have a review for Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children that's very cringy to watch because it's like one of my very first reviews that I ever gave on BookTube. So today, I will be doing my review for The Hollow City by Ransom Riggs. Now, after reading this book, I'm like, I really don't have any thoughts about the book. I did want to give a review because you have Library of Souls, and then you have Tales of the Peculiar that I also need to review, and then give my series wrap up. But in my head, I'm like, there wasn't much that really happened that was like, oh my god, throughout the whole entire throughout the whole entire book. And yeah, so let's get started. So, Hollow City takes immediately right after Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children, and it talks about, Miss Peregrine is still in her yumbre. I've been saying yumbre throughout the whole entire book, but anyway, she's still stuck in that stage, and she can't get out of it, and the next thing you know, they go all throughout London to, get to a person who knows how to get her out of it, and that is Miss Warren. And a lot of the Yumbres are disappearing and are getting captured, and they go and find her eventually throughout probably the last 100 pages within the book. And yeah, so let's get started. Probably my favorite character of all time probably has to be Fiona. I just love Fiona. I also love Emma. I absolutely hate Olive. I don't know why I hate Olive. I think it's because I keep imagining her as the actress who played Olive in Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children, and just have that mindset of it, and that's why I probably don't like Olive. And I love Emma. Emma has probably to be my favorite character of all time throughout this whole entire series, and I absolutely love her. And she is just so gosh darn cute, and I love her. And Jacob, on the other hand, I have mixed feelings for Jacob, and I just really didn't like him. So I'm just gonna quickly go through the book because they do have a character list. So I'm like, thanking God that this is in here. But yeah, I absolutely love Emma. Absolutely hated Olive. And oh yeah, she is a little kid. This just in. She's a little kid. And I also did love Brown. I loved how we got to see her more because she's just so great, and I absolutely love the actress who plays Brown because I keep imagining her in the book, and I'm like, this is more realistic. I absolutely love this. But yeah, I don't like Olive. I don't like Olive. And another thing too is that we have some new characters that are in there. We have Addison, who I absolutely love, and the fact that he's also a peculiar animal, which I love how he brought in the peculiar animals into this, and I'm like, oh my god, this is great. And it probably had to be one of my favorite things of all time to watch, and it was great. I loved it. And another thing too is that they had the emu raft, and I wanted to see more of the emu raft. I really did. But I'm literally trying to find words because I'm just probably stalling time at this point because I literally have no thoughts. So one thing I do want to cover is Emma and Jacob. Oh my god, this dynamic duo I absolutely love. There is a moment that I almost cried in when Emma was talking about how she can't be with Jacob anymore because she knows that she's gonna grow old, and she knows that she's gonna not live the same life as Jacob, and it broke my heart because she got so real. And it's probably one of those things where the publisher's like, can you not have this in? But the author was like, I'm gonna have it in because I met several authors when at that time they did have that happen, and they decided to not do it. So I I was shook, and I loved it. I absolutely loved that moment. That moment had probably been my favorite moment throughout the whole entire series. And I just loved it. And I also loved how they added Tales of the Peculiar, because I knew that it was a book now finally, and that we finally got to see some tales. And I really can't wait to read the tales, because the tales sound so interesting. And Horrence, oh my god, he's just... I love him. I love him to death. He's just an awesome character, and he's great. I love him a lot. So I did not give this book a 4 or a 5. I gave it a 3 because it was just really, it wasn't as good as the first book, and I really hope Library of Souls like matches up to it. And yeah, so please, Library of Souls, match up, because Hollow City wasn't that great. So yeah, that is my book review for Hollow City by Ransom Briggs. And if you want to go watch my review for Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children, go ahead, watch the cringy Gillian from pre-puberty, because it was bad. But anyway, be sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below what are your thoughts on Hollow City, and are you praying to the gods that Hollow City becomes a movie? Because I really want the rest of them to become a movie. And I really hope that they also do Tales of the Peculiar as a movie, because that would be interesting. And yeah, my name is Gillian. I make videos every single weekend, and I actually have a concert coming up, so I'm trying to upload this as quickly as possible. So yeah, I will see you guys next time.